In this video, we're going to look at the various form types that Subscribe can offer. We can see here from the setup menu we have 4 options: Embed, Popup, Floating and Standalone. So at the moment our form is set to Embed. Let's take a look at how this works. If we hop over to our website, we can see that we've got a nice big space here, so perhaps you want to embed a subscribe form to sit in this space here. So by selecting Embed, we can do that and tell it to render in this block over here. We can see we've embedded our form and it's now rendering on our website just here. Next option is a pop-up form. We can see this has now been selected. So a pop-up form will do what it says on the tin. It will pop up over the top of the content on your website. So let's see this in action. Here we go. So over on our website, we can see we've got a pop-up form sitting on top of our content. If we hop back over to Builder here and scroll down to the bottom, we can see we have a display settings section. This enables us to customize how this pop-up is going to function. So at the moment, it's set to display immediately. So as soon as your web page loads, the pop-up will then load. But if we click on the drop-down menu, you can see we've got some further customization options. After 5 seconds, so after the user's been on your website for 5 seconds, the pop-up form will show, or 10 seconds, 20 seconds. This next option is scroll to middle of the page. So your web visitor has to scroll to the middle point of your web page in order for the pop-up window to show. And finally, scroll to end of the page. So the pop-up window will be hidden until your user scrolls to the bottom of your web page. The next option is a floating form. So as we can see on the graphic here, the form will float on top of the website content and stick to one of the 4 corners. If we hop over to our website now, we can see our subscribe form is floating on the bottom right hand corner. So when we scroll down our website, it will remain stuck to that bottom right hand corner. You can customize which corner the form is going to appear in. So once we've selected floating, if we hop over to styles, we can see we've got a position block. So if we wanted it to float on the bottom left hand corner instead, just click on there. And now when we save, our form will now render on the bottom left hand corner. The final option is a standalone form. We can see we have it selected here. So a standalone form is not embedded or not a pop-up or not floating on your website. It is what it says on the tin. It's a standalone form that sits completely separately. This is perfect if you wish your form to sit on a dedicated URL that you can share with your friends or colleagues. Once we've selected standalone, from the Actions menu, we can click on Share Form. We can now see we're given a dedicated URL where this form lives. You simply need to point people at this URL if you wish them to complete your newsletter sign-up form, or alternatively, you can download the QR code and use that as an option to find the form.